Time for this thing to start. My gosh, Nintendo, what do you... Oh, there you go. I was going to say, what do you do in Nintendo? Ooh, that's loud.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Indie World. I'm Amber.
And I'm
Hopefully that's not too loud for everybody. It's really loud in my headphones. Oh,
Nintendo Switch system.
Let's get this show on the
jeez, that was really loud in my headphones.
Many years ago, at the top of Mount Fugu, the cat god, Nico, appeared from a sakura flower floating in a nearby river. Nico would visit the farms in our village, granting each one good fortune and prosperity in turn. But some in the village became impatient for their own blessings, and in a fit of jealousy, they drove Nico away, banishing him from the land. Many years passed, and our village worked hard to create our own success. The story of Nico drifted from memory. Yet there are some who still believe in the power of magic and myth.
Welcome to Mineko's Night Market. Long ago, the villagers at the base of Mount Fugu worshipped the mythical sun cat Nico. However, recent sightings reveal this myth may no longer be a legend.
As the adorable Mineko in this narrative adventure sim, you'll do various jobs, befriend the townsfolk, and craft all sorts of doodads in preparation for the weekly night market. And wow, this market is bustling!
There's a ton of things to do here, like
This is a very
joining
cute game.
parades, entering
I
cat
know this is
races,
the...
and
You didn't miss
performing
anything.
on
This is the
stage.
first game that
Did
they're
we mention
talking
cat
about.
races?
How's the
Nearly
volume on the
everything you
event
find on
part?
the
Is
island
it
can
too
be sold
loud?
at the market. Now that's one happy customer.
And if you're just itching to explore, the island's got lots of secrets to uncover and puzzles to solve. But be careful, you might encounter some meddlesome agents along the way.
Stop by
Okay,
Mineko's
perfect.
Night Market, setting up shop on Nintendo Switch September 26th.
大家好，我是时光系列的导演徐直。
大家好，我是吴志飞，公司创意总监。
我们来自重庆帕斯亚科技。沙市镇时光继承了波西亚时光的世界观。
My time at
这次
Sandrock
我们将带大家走入一个神秘的沙漠城市。
这是我们时光系列的第2款产品，我们在这个游戏里面带来更深刻的故事、更有趣的人物和更丰富的玩法。同时，我们也在不断地扩展这个世界的世界观。
在开发过程中，我们实地考察了中国西北的戈壁沙漠，那里的环境和当地治沙人的先进理念激发了我们的创作热情。
我们希望你能和我们一起来度过这个沙漠时光，谢谢。
Love adventure, role-playing, and simulation games? This sequel to My Time at Portia has it all. Through a captivating story, rife with dozens of characters and side quests, you're tasked with restoring this post-apocalyptic desert community to its former glory.
Equipped with your trusty tools, you'll gather resources to assemble machines and transform a derelict workshop
looks
into
fun.
a finely tuned facility. Lots of customization options are also in your toolbox, from crafting items to building and decorating your home however you'd like. But there's more to Sandrock than just building.
Why not venture into ancient ruins and scavenge for relics? Or say hi to the locals and make some friends? Unfortunately, this town's kinda popular with the monsters, so take them down in melee combat.
My Time at Sandrock launches on Nintendo
Just
Switch
kinda-
this summer.
Glazed over that fact at the end. Go fight some monsters. Kind of this reminds me of like Overcooked. Yeah, cooking. Yeah, this reminds me of Overcooked or whatever. Played up? This looks cute.
Ever dreamed of having your very own restaurant? Well, now you can in the roguelite management sim Played Up.
Create, decorate, and automate the restaurant of your dreams. Place and arrange appliances
roguelite
however you
about
like.
it?
But be
The
strategic
music,
about
yeah.
because
Oh, the
you're gonna
music
have
was
your
rough.
hands full. Lots of hungry customers will be
what's roguelite
clamoring for
about it?
meals at
Is it,
lightning
like,
fast speeds.
completely
Fortunately,
randomized?
you
Is
don't
that why
have to
it's-
undertake this gastronomic journey alone.
Up to 4 chefs can play together locally or online to help run this culinary empire. Manage both the kitchen and front of house to keep your customers happy. At the end of every randomly generated shift, you can acquire new high-tech appliances like turbo ovens to upgrade your kitchen and make your next restaurant venture even more successful.
Serve up some deliciousness when Played Up launches
October?
on
It looks
Nintendo
fun.
Switch
Maybe
this
we'll get that
October.
one.
Cześć, jestem Marek.
Cat.
A ja Monika. Quilts and Cats of Calico to gra, która powstała z naszej miłości do gier planszowych i kotów.
Kiedy wyobrażam sobie idealne miejsce do odpoczynku, widzę ciepły koc i mojego mruczącego kota Darwina. Mogę wtedy zrelaksować się przy ulubionej książce.
Także dla mnie koty są synonimem przytulności i ciepła. Te uczucia chcieliśmy wyrazić w naszej adaptacji gry planszowej Calico.
Mamy nadzieję, że poczujecie je tak samo jak my.
Miłego oglądania!
Looking for the perfect board game night? Check out Quilts and Cats of Calico. Adapted from the real-life tabletop game Calico, you'll make a quilt from patterned pieces of fabric.
Place pieces on the board, sew buttons to score points, and attract adorable cats. Aw, cute!
Pet the cat.
Each cat has a preferred pattern, so stitch
10 out
and
of
style
10.
to become a master quilt maker.
Get cozy with up to 3 friends in local and online multiplayer. Join ranked matches against random players. Or try your hand at weekly challenges. You can also take some time to customize your cats and give them a positively great look.
Cuddle up with Quilts and Cats of Calico.
That's cute.
Launching on
Yeah.
the Nintendo Switch system this
That's a
fall.
very cute game. I saw this at PAX East. It's almost like Guitar Hero, but the enemies can like bounce up and move around and stuff, so it's like not like exactly like if you see something coming down the line, it's not always going to be exactly the same. Looks like a lot of fun.
Wow, this game has some sick beats.
I can tell. You've been bobbing your head for a
A
while.
lot of rhythm
In
games.
this spin-off of Crypt of the Necrodancer, you've still got to move to the rhythm, but it's got a new musical twist of lane-based combat.
Monsters will come flying at you, so match the on-screen prompts to kick them to the curb. Each one has a different movement
It might have
pattern,
guitar.
and
I
some
don't
take
know.
multiple hits to defeat. Oh, and let's not forget
It does.
boss battles. That'll
She's
really
got
get you
guitar.
grooving.
And if you need a break from the baddies, there's
is
a special
Guitar
minigame to
Hero.
play for each of the 5 character
Truly a
storylines.
hero.
Keep the beat alive when Rift of the Necrodancer launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Next
probably
up,
pretty fun.
we've got some DLC news to share for games we previously featured in Indie World. More puzzles await in the Cupboards and Drawers
Ooh.
DLC for a little to the left. Get tidying across 25 new puzzles as you explore
You'll love this,
a
Mons.
world
I
of
think
small
did I
spaces,
buy this for you?
secret compartments, and surprising stuff stuffed into every drawer.
You played this,
Charming
right?
new illustrations and scenarios are also included in this paid DLC, launching on Nintendo Switch this June.
Dig into more roguelite puzzle action
Yeah, we'll
with
have to
the
get that
Shovel Knight Pocket
DLC for you
Dungeon
so you
Puzzlers
can
Pack.
play
Venture
some
forth
more of
has
that.
2 newly playable characters. Test your puzzle prowess with Quandary challenges, and make your way through the perplexing halls of Castle Quandary. You can also pay Mr.
Yeah,
Hat
it
a
did get
visit
really
for
hard.
over
It
20 in-game
got
hats
really intense
to
at one
modify
point.
runs.
Maybe the
or
DLC
pick up
will
some
be
nifty
a
new
little
relics
easier or
in
something.
Chester's shop. This free DLC shovels its way onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring.
Expand your flock in the Relics of the Old Faith update for Cult of the Lamb. The dozens of new items, relics, and enemies are scattered across remixed dungeons, guarded by
I
the
never
new
played
versions
this.
of the 4 guardian bishops. Take your spoils back to the cult with new buildings to construct and followers to recruit, plus a new unlockable quest. And after beating the game, keep the faith going with the new permadeath, gauntlet, and boss rush modes. This free update launches on Nintendo Switch April 24th.
So soon.
Yeah. Hello, I am Funny Man Video Game Donkey from Big Mode Publishing.
Oh, this is
I
one
am
of the
joined
things I was
today
talking
by
about
the
before.
creator of Animal Well, Billy Basso.
Hello, I'm Billy Basso, the developer of Animal Well. I've been working on Animal Well for over 5 years at this point, all alone, making everything that goes into the game, including the engine. I was trying to give people the experience of finding something new in a place they've already been before. Pretty much somewhere that's filled with puzzles that you would want to keep coming back to over and over again.
What is happening
I hope
here?
you enjoy Animal Well when it comes out on Nintendo Switch. Thank you.
A labyrinth.
What just happened?
Sounds like you're ready for Animal Well.
That was really,
In
really
this
strange.
atmospheric, pixelated world, you'll search for treasures as you gradually uncover a dense environment. Where you go is entirely
Oh,
up
this
to
looks
you.
cool.
Perfect.
I remember seeing this.
So I shouldn't need to worry about anything dangerous, right?
Yeah, about that. You're not alone in this labyrinth. Many interesting creatures live here, but some might be hostile, so stay alert. Any items you've picked up can be used in a number of ways, like making
I
a
might be
quick
picking this
getaway
up.
or having friendly creatures help you out in a pinch. And speaking of items, there's a lot to uncover here. So get crafty with your items and see what you find.
I'll be well prepared then. Summon your courage and curiosity for Animal Well, launching on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Yeah, this is awkward. Yeah, that was so awkward. Bunny. Crime o'clock.
Guess what? It's crime o'clock.
That's odd. My watch says otherwise.
I meant the puzzle exploration game. Anyway, there's no time to waste. You've got over 40 cases to solve across time and space.
But where, or I guess when, do I even begin?
Elementary, my dear Andrew.
Looks interesting.
Look at your map. There are lots of eras to visit, from the Lost Age to a cybernetic future. In each era, you'll see how crime scenes develop for different time ticks.
Wait a second. Could I do something in one era and change events in another?
Exactly! By traveling through time, meeting characters, and resolving each case, the map will change and more adventures will be unlocked.
Sounds like a timeless experience. Set your alarms to Crime O'Clock when it launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th.
Does seem really cool. I agree.
Hello, I'm Peter, project lead at Rain Games.
I'm Ola, the art director.
And I'm Marion, co-producer.
For the last 10 years, we created a variety of different games, expanding the Tassograd universe. Now we are returning to our roots for a sequel.
These titles are not only a celebration of the original game, but also Scandinavian nature and folklore, the origin of so much of our game's visual identity.
We hope you'll find as much wonder as we have in this universe and join our homecoming. We see you at the top of the tower.
Tusen tack!
Whoa! Electric powers! Shocking, am I right?
Close! In Teslagrad 2, you'll harness electromagnetic powers to solve physics-based puzzles.
I've been meaning to play the first one.
Move seamlessly through Scandinavian-inspired environments, accompanied by an orchestral soundtrack influenced by Nordic folk tunes.
But this land holds many dangers, as fearsome beasts stand in your way. Master the art of Teslamency and defeat them to discover additional areas to explore.
Plus, you can play a
This is my
remastered
jam, this
version of the
kinda
first Teslagrad game, which adds enhanced visuals and 10 extra challenge levels.
Both Teslagrad 2 and Teslagrad Remastered bolt onto the Nintendo Switch system. Later today, you can get the game
Cool.
separately or bundled together in the Teslagrad Power Pack Edition.
I'm buying that. I'm buying that. That's gonna be awesome. I love the stick figures. Oh, is this one of those like West of games? This is so silly. I know, right? Today. I love when they do that. They're like, the game's available right now. And you're like, oh shit. Nice. Shadows over Loathing.
Mobsters, monsters, and mysteries? Sounds like the cat's pajamas. Sign me up.
Okay. Set in the 1920s within the West of Loathing universe, Shadows over Loathing is a slapstick RPG full of silliness and stick figures. Your Uncle Murray asks you to help run his antique shop in Ocean City, but he's nowhere to be found. While searching for him, you'll encounter a sinister plot
art
that could spell
style
the
in
end of
this.
the world.
Venture through
This
a
game series has,
sprawling
like,
black
really
and
cool art
white
style.
world filled with talking frogs, sentient math, and eldritch horrors. There's also a ton of roles to play. March to the beat of your own nefarious schemes as a jazz agent, or hold the
I don't know how long I'd be able to last playing
your
a game that's
hands
all
as a
the
cheese wizard.
same colors.
The digital version of
But,
Shadows
you know,
over Loathing launches
and
on
again,
Nintendo
later
Switch
today.
later today. The physical version of the game will launch this fall.
Hola, somos parte del equipo de The Game Kitchen, creadores de Blasphemous y The Last Door.
Oh.
Soy Enrique Cabeza, director creativo.
Yo soy David Erosa, productor.
Y yo Raquel Alcázar, productora junior.
Blasphemous es un juego muy querido por la comunidad y desarrollar
Really
una
cool thing about
secuela
these
nos
indie
da la
directs is
ocasión de
that
volver a
there's a lot
trabajar en
of
su
game
mundo y
developers
enriquecerlo aún
from
más.
like
En esta
Europe
segunda
and
parte
like
hemos tenido
other
la
like
oportunidad
places
de
around the
plasmar
world, which is
tanto
really
nuevas ideas de
really
diseño
cool to see.
como nuevos caminos artísticos y narrativos.
Os invitamos a echar un primer vistazo a Blasphemous 2. Esperamos que os guste.
Blasphemous
The
2.
Penitent One has returned.
Electric Blasphemous.
In this sequel to Blasphemous, you'll undertake a pilgrimage through a land ravaged by a foul curse.
I bought the first one for
known
like
as
$6
the
and I never played it.
Hack and slash your way through legions of bloodthirsty foes and treacherous traps in this brutal action platformer. Choose from 3 newly added weapons, each one deadly in their own way.
Wield the War Censer for slow but powerful flaming strikes. The Rapier and Dagger to attack with lightning-fast precision. And the Praying Blade for vicious and versatile combos. By unlocking weapon memories, you'll learn more moves that'll help you survive the dangers lying ahead. Penitence awaits in Blasphemous 2, slashing onto
Another game
Nintendo
that's
Switch
in
this
my
summer.
wheelhouse.
Riley? Riley, are you there? Riley, come in. Can you hear me?
Jacob, 4 hours ago, a cult opened a portal above Edwards Island.
Riley, yes, but are we really the ones to do something about it?
Have you seen anyone else around? We've been all over. We've seen different timelines, gone back to the past. We're alone. There is no one else.
Riley, seriously, Riley!
This is definitely weird. Oxenfree. Okay.
Riley returns to her hometown of Kamina to research strange electromagnetic waves. But what she discovers is more than what she bargained for.
Set 5 years after the events of the first Oxenfree game, you'll tap into
A
the
lot of
town's
sequels to
ghostly
games
signals
that've been
and
out for a
unsettling
long time,
static.
which is
Tune the radio
kinda
to
cool.
communicate with supernatural beings, manipulate the world around you, and watch out for a shadowy cult attempting to open their own reality-altering portal.
While exploring this beautiful yet treacherous town, use the new walkie-talkie conversation system to connect with local contacts. Some of them may have valuable info that can give you more insight into Kamina's mysteries.
Your choices will have an impact on Riley's development, relationships, and the story. Will you forge deep friendships? Turn a blind eye to those in need? It's all up to you.
Tune in to Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals, airing on Nintendo Switch
yeah, it is kind
July
of
12th.
spoopy.
Pre-orders begin
That is pretty
today on
spoopy.
Nintendo
I never
eShop.
played the first one, and I'm gonna guess that first one's
Thanks
probably
for staying
spoopy
with
too.
us so far. Before we go, we'd like to show you a sneak peek of several more indie games coming to Nintendo Switch. Check it out.
Gonna get a montage. Montage. Oh, neat. All right. Little kitty, big city. Yes. Rotato. I think it's pretty cool. Oh. Don't really care about Five Nights at Freddy's. Bomber Cyberpunk. August, okay.
That's all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed everything shown in
Hollow
today's
Knight?
showcase.
A huge thank you to the indie community and indie partners working on games for the Nintendo Switch system. And as always, thank you for watching.
Follow our official Twitter account to stay up to date on the latest news from Indie World. Until next time, happy gaming!
Alright, that was really cool. Very, very cool. Let's get back to just chatting. Anything I'm amped for? You know, I think the Tesla Grad one, the double pack, I think I'm gonna buy like as soon as it becomes available on the eShop. That one I'm really amped for because that one's a Metroidvania and it's at least I think so, but it's definitely something like I would enjoy, and I'm glad that the sequel and the remake or remaster of the original game are both coming out at the same time, which is really cool. The Big Kitty Little Kitty Big City looks really, really funny, and I'll probably be buying that just for the laughs. It all went by so quickly I can't even remember all the games that were on it, but there were a couple. Blasphemous, I have to play the first one first before I can play the second one really, but the second one being released is cool. Anything I wanted to see an update on that wasn't there. So the sequel to Hollow Knight, which is called Silk Song, was announced forever ago. They said it's supposed to be coming out in 2023, and so far we haven't gotten a solid release date yet. On Microsoft's E3 presentation last year, they had a thing where it was like games that are coming out within the next 12 months, and that was one of them, and it still hasn't gotten a release date, so I'm gonna assume that it's not coming out anytime between now and June. I mean, they honestly, in June when Microsoft has their next event, they probably could announce it there or at whatever Nintendo does for an actual Nintendo Direct next time, but I don't know. It's hard to say that game could probably not consider that an indie game anymore because it's such a big game at this point that it's still technically an indie studio that makes it, but it's not an indie game anymore. Yeah, I mean, that was cool 20 minutes, a lot of interesting games, a lot of cats a lot of cats in these games, a lot of games from developers or indie studios from like around the world, which is, again, like I said before, it was awesome to see that. But yeah, they do pack a lot. They do a lot. In any of these directs, they pack a lot. Like the full Nintendo Directs are 40 minutes, but I think most time they put more than 40 games worth of stuff in it somehow, which is just insane. They do the montage at the end for all of them, so they kind of pack in as much as they can. But there's a lot of games announced in that 20 minutes and a lot of cool stuff to see. I'm not even sure what I was expecting, but that was really cool. There's no Hollow Knight. Just wanted Hollow Knight. So I'm them to tell me when it's coming out. But maybe I could just go back and play the old one. Okay. Thanks for joining me. It was a lot of fun.